What's up, y'all? P2 Power is back at you with another video. How is everyone doing today? I hope all my American friends had a great 4th of July, and I hope my Canadian friends had a wonderful Canada, eh? If I forgot your country's holiday, I'm sorry. I am an uncultured American after all, so that's my excuse. I know I'm tardy to the party, but today's episode is going to have us look at the recently released Fossil Island. We should be able to get to the boat by talking to the Royal Messenger. P2 Powers, I'm glad I found you. King Rold has requested your audience at the dig site to the east of Arok. What for? You're to lead an expedition northeast to a recently discovered landmass. He was quite keen for it to be you. You've made quite the impression. Would you like me to escort you right away? Yes, please. Let's go. We've been given a royal message. P2 Powers, I, King Rold, require your immediate assistance at the Varrock dig site to the east of the city. I have stationed royal messengers at many lodestones around Gielinor to help accompany you here with haste. I look forward to seeing you soon, King Rold. Well, I don't see the king, but I see this lady right here. A pleasure to meet you, P2 Powers. I'm sorry, I do not think we've met. You are right, we have not, but I have heard an awful lot about you. My name is Lanakia, and I am from the Order of Slayer Masters. King Rold reached out to the Order for someone to help accompany you and a few archaeologists on this journey. Pleasure to meet you, Lanakia. I hope I'm saying that name right, probably not. Is that so? If you feel ready, board the boat and we begin at once. Let's set sail. A cutscene will be played shortly.
The dragon told me the voyage would be treacherous, but I've never seen a storm like this one. The sea is primordial. It is ancient and vast, like a thing from another time. The sky is angry. I can feel it. If not for the Stormbreaker's powerful magical wards, we would be torn apart. From the deck, I hear the island calling to me. Turn back. Turn back. I do not want to be found. I should not be found. Turn back. This must truly be the very end of the world. Cut off from everything. The sort of place I've been seeking all my life. A place of solace. I think the storm is finally breaking. At last, we can catch a glimpse of this barren rock.
As we get our first look at the island, I'm getting some very nostalgic Jurassic Park vibes. Quite a sight. It's very interesting to see there's architecture here. I certainly was not expecting that. It all looks well built, so that excites me. Why is that exciting? Well, P2 Powers, it means that there is or was once civilization here. What secrets do they have? What knowledge do they possess that we do not? More importantly, what new creatures or plant life live here? They could yield types of poisons for me to toy with. We should press on, P2 Powers. The beach does not feel very safe for now. We should bring a small party inland to find an area of relative safety to make camp. Sounds like a good idea. Of course. Oh, let's inspect this footprint. Look at the size of this footprint. It's extremely rare to find something that would make a print this big. Be on the lookout, everyone. We are not alone on this island. Do you know what creature it could be? I cannot say for sure. The footprint suggests it could be very similar to a dragon. Dinosaur, dinosaur. Look at this. This looks and smells fresh, but all the flesh has been stripped right off. We're going to have to squeeze past it. Be careful not to slip. Another pile of bones on the same track as where these footprints are leading. Let us push on. We need to find a safe spot to make camp. Night is upon us, and we should ensure we're protected against whatever is with us on this island. What the? Gulp. Uh-oh. Oh. Big boy. What is that thing? It looks like a big scary Jadinko. Everyone stand still. Do not move a muscle. Do you think he saw us? If we do not startle it, it may not even see us. It just looked at me. Shut up. You'll get us all killed. It's definitely looking at me. I'm too young to die. It just licked its lips. Shh. Arr! Run, every man, woman, and child for themselves. Cur, blimey, look out! Run, you fools! Is he with us? Don't think so. Run! You don't need to tell me twice, even though he did have to. I'm pegging it. Oh, he's following us. Are we gonna get away? We're gonna lead him back to the camping and get everyone killed. This is one of the few places that are safe around here. Okay, never mind. Blimey, I've not had a chance to process the fact that there are other people on this island. I'm so happy to see you. The name is Irwinson. Thanks for the help, Irwin. What was that thing? This land is littered with new creatures I have never seen before. Be careful when you leave this area. There are new creatures and dangerous plants. I found that using a lot of the broken temples and roots to traverse the island quite helpful. We're all going to die. Thanks for the advice. I'm still amazed I'm not alone on this godforsaken island. Please come chat to me more about how you're even here. You can find me in the lodge just over there. I am going to explore. If you need me, I won't be far, P2 Powers. You're just going to leave us? With that thing out there? You'll be fine, so will I. We've made it. Finally a safe haven away from those monsters. Look at this place. Yes, we can work with this. It is strong, defendable, and gives us some high ground. Of course, Mr. Mordo is going to need a base of operations to keep everyone focused on the mission, so we should focus on that first. Are you willing to help me out? You look like you can handle yourself from what I've seen so far. Of course, I don't really think we have a choice, honestly. As soon as I set my eyes on you, I knew it would be useful to have you around. Yes, let me explain what you need to do. Look up there. The top of this temple would make the perfect place for us to establish some kind of town hall. Somewhere where we can help run this camp and ensure everyone is cared for properly. As you know, just getting here, building the boat, breaking through the storm wall, navigating past those things, it has all been a trial in itself. However, we always knew we were going to need to figure out a more permanent way of surviving. I spotted some resources we could use to build up the base on the way here. There was wood, vines, leaves, stone, hides, and clay. Thankfully, King Rold gifted us a number of workers who will assist us in gathering what we need. To build the town hall, we need to gather wood, vines, and stone. I am in charge of the workers. Talk to me at any time to get them gathering different resources. Remember, we need at least one worker assigned to gather wood, vines, and stone. Very good. The workers are now hard at work exploring the island of resources. So what do we do now? We wait. The workers will take time to gather the resources and will deliver them back every 10 minutes. Tell you what though, I'll tell you a story to pass the time. And that was how I became the youngest accountant in Varrock history. Fascinating story. Have those workers returned yet? Let me check. Oh yes, here they are. And let me count our stock. Yes, the perfect amount to start building the town hall. So what's next? Along with assigning workers, you can talk to me to construct or upgrade a building. Go ahead, let the workers know it's time to build the town hall. It looks okay. Needs a roof though. Excellent, we did it. The first signs of civilization on this forsaken place. The town hall is just one of the many buildings you can help build. I'm sure there are several people, yourself included, that could do with a safe haven building for them on the island. As you do so, each building will grant you various benefits to make life here a bit easier here on the island. Come visit me if you want to view the perks for constructing and upgrading each building. We're also going to need more space for workers and resources in the future, so we should ensure we're building sleeping quarters and a storehouse when we have the chance. Doing so will help us gather resources quicker and build more of the base camp. Before you go, one of the workers found this, some compacted resources. If you return them to me, I can add them to our stocks. Let's take a look to see what it gives us. You open the compacted resource to find 250 wood and 250 stone. For now, we should let the workers focus on gathering more resources. Remember to check in regularly and see what you can build. You still have some workers that you haven't assigned to gather resources. Talk to me again to assign them. I better head up to the town hall now and prepare for Mr. Mordo's arrival. Wait, what should I do? You're an adventurer, aren't you? How about you explore the island and see what you can discover? You could also talk to the others here in the base camp to see what else you can learn. Alright, so can I build the lodestone yet? Mr. Mordo's mentioned the Wizards Guild have a keen interest to extend their lodestone network to here. Once we have gathered enough resources, they will be able to do the rest to activate it. I'm personally looking forward to it being built, as there's a certain sandwich stall in Ardeny I'd love to visit again. Anyway, you're probably more interested in seeing what it takes to build, right? Alright, so we need, what's that, clay? So we need 150 more clay. Alright, so can I go ahead and start sending people for that? So I can send out 10 workers. So does it really matter what I send them out for at this point? I'm just gonna send them for random stuff, I guess. Do I have to? So if I close it, does it send them? I hope so. I guess we'll just start talking to people. Eliza, what do you think about the island? We're finally here. Can you believe it? We're finally here. Have you been waiting long? Years. I remember when we first started building the boat, I thought, this is it, Eliza. By summer, you'll be on the island. Summer came and went, then Windtumber, then summer again. I have given up hope in all honesty. But we're here now, really here. Alright. What about Alpheus? What do you think about the island? Well, this is a surprise. All of our research suggested this island should be full of fossils. I think your research must be wrong. It certainly is not. But this island is as unfossilized as you could possibly get. How could your research be correct? That right there is the question we need to answer. Alright, and what about Erwinson? Cord blimey, mate, you scared the life out of me sneaking up like that. Oh, sorry, I've just got here. Who are you? I'm Erwinson. We literally just met him. I think, and I've lived here as long as I can remember. You think? How do you not know your own name? Well, I was out on me dinghy when that big storm hit forever back, and kablam! I woke up on this island and left dang stranded. They cursed. I've been struggling with me memory ever since. Forever ago, the storm wall around the island only broke recently. You can't have been here that long. What? No, surely not. You're dreaming again, Erwinson. Get it together, man. Are you okay? Huh? Oh yeah, I'm fine. Must get back to the hunt. Let's see. I don't think he's going to know more about himself, but let's ask. Tell me more about yourself, Erwinson. I don't remember much, but I'm pretty sure I came from the north. Relica? That rings a bell. How'd you know that? Tell me I'm not going crazy. You're not that crazy. Your clothes and stature, though, made me think you were Fremennik. Fremen what? Fremennik. Wait, yes, that's it. My dad. I remember now. Sigley. Do you know him? Actually, yes, I do. A great hunter and respected by his people. I met him when I was trying to become an honorary member of your people. He's your father? He was me dad, but more importantly, he was me idol. I always wanted to be just like him, the best hunter the North had ever seen. But he was hard on me, never praised me when I did well, and made me feel like a failure. I just had to get away. Shut up, Erwinson. Just stop talking. He doesn't care anyway. Hey, I care. I think you're a great huntsman. Just look at everything you have achieved since you've been here. I don't think I could have survived more than a couple of days if I was in your situation. Is there anything I can do to help? Actually, yeah. Do you reckon you can tell me, Dad, that I'm sorry for everything? I just want him to love me and be proud of who I am. I didn't want it to be like this. Let me talk to him and I'll get back to you. While I'm here, though, have you been surviving out here, or how have you been surviving out here alone for so long? It should be alone for so long. So tell me, what's your trick to surviving out here for so long? It's been tough. I've had to hunt all me own tucker, but when it's one of those big uns, it lasts for days. And I've been camped out here. The walls have kept me hidden and protected from everything out there. Oh, and the water. How did I forget the water? Really? Water? What's so special about the water? Aw, mate, it's the best. Makes me a little lightheaded for a while afterwards, but it gives me so much energy. I feel great. And the colors are incredible. I think you should maybe lay off the water for a while. It sounds like you've had a pretty scary time, though. It would have been easier if I had me compass with me. Wouldn't have been getting so lost all the time. Oh, wait, yes, my compass. Erwinson, you idiot, you lost it. How could you be so stupid? Whoa, hang on, what are you talking about? Have you lost something? I've lost everything. The compass has been in me family for generations, and I've lost it. Please help me find it. I'll give you a reward for your time if you do. Leave it with me and I'll see what I can do. Cheers, copper. Is there anything else I can do for you, mate? So you're a bit of a hunter then, are you? What? How do you know this? Have we spoken to them before? Hello? Oh, all right there, mate. What can I do you for? You spoke about getting back to the hunt? All right, yeah. There's this special creature out there somewhere, and for the life of me, I can't find it. Whenever I think I've gotten close, or when I've hunted something, I think it always turns out to be the wrong thing. I will never forget the glow in its eyes, the beauty. Wait, there's more big creatures out there? There's loads of them, majestic things. They live across the island in these big open spaces. Give them the food they like and you can hunt one for yourself. Don't let them spite you though, or you will lose them and need to lure out another. Right on. Huh? Nothing. Is there anything else I can do you for, mate? Do you have anything for sale? Yeah, I got some bits I made to help me hunt those bloody creatures. I'll sell them to you in exchange for hunter marks. No, wait. I don't know what hunter marks are. What are hunter marks? Well, you see, I've got eyes everywhere on the island, so I see everything. That includes everything you hunt, big or small, and for every successful catch, I'll tally up some hunter marks for you. The bigger the beast, the bigger the reward. Trade the marks to me for some stuff I found since I was stranded here. Great, thank you. Is there anything else? I believe I've gone through the options, so goodbye. Let's see if there's anybody else interesting to talk to. We can just chat with the guards for a second. Be careful out there, okay? We can protect the camp, but there's not enough to secure the whole island. Do you think we're safe here? Safe isn't the word I'd use. Secure, perhaps? Secure, yes, that seems about right. We have the bridge covered, and I feel confident we can defend this point. Exciting new opportunity. That's what they told me. Well, they weren't lying. I guess not. Do you think it's too late to ask for a transfer? Probably. Just look at you. When was the last time you stopped to take a break from helping everyone? When was the last time you put you first? My mother always used to say, you can stop when you're dead. Well, she wasn't wrong. She was so busy trying to look after everyone else that she walked straight into a nest of basilisks and they chomped her right down. That's when I said to myself, look here, Nellie, that's not what we want for you. No future in dying, is there? It's a messy old business, isn't it? You want a life of living, a life of rest and relaxation, you do. Long story short, I went on a day trip to Varrock Museum a few years ago. Did you know they have a cape which turns you into a squirrel? Funny old business that. I'm allergic to nuts, so you can imagine my shock. The effect didn't last long, but it shook me up and I felt a bit queasy. I tried to find the ladies' room and thought I'd found it, but there I am, face to face with a dragon, in glasses. Can you believe it? I didn't, and I promptly threw up all over his desk. What a mess. All those papers from the Second Age ruined. I tried to clean them, but just made it worse, and the ink came right off. Well, I'm not sure if you've ever seen an angry dragon. Oh, of course you have. You're an adventurer. But when I looked up, that's exactly what I expected to see. But instead, I see him laughing his head off, tears rolling down his cheeks. Goodness, was I surprised by that. And when he recovers, he says, hello, I'm Mr. Mordo. Turns out those pages held a curse that had remained intact for thousands of years. Well, Mr. Mordo was trying to break the curse, and he was stumped. Then in comes Nellie with my accident and destroyed the pages to save the day. Not often you get a chance to be a hero, but I was that day. I even got a medal. Nellie stops briefly to breathe, and you quickly take a chance to speak. Hello. Hello there. Oh, why do you look so pale? Are you feeling sick, tired, overwhelmed? Overwhelmed, yes, definitely overwhelmed. Well, you have come to the right place. Welcome to my spa, a home away from home, a place of pure relaxation, and you hear a roar in the distance. Oh, and that just won't do. We can't have interruptions like that. I know, I'll get my music box out. Well, Songs of Gillinor Volume 1 will have to do. You should hear track 7. Did you know it was recorded at the Deep Sea Fishing Hub? I'm sorry, dear, but we're not open yet. I'm waiting on supplies from Uglog before I can open the spa, but come see me whenever you like. You're lovely to speak to. Do we really want to go through these options? I think we already actually know all these, but let's go through them anyway. I'm Nellie, the owner of this lovely little spa, and Mr. Mordo's guru. His guru? Poor soul is so overworked and stressed that I allow him to connect with his inner self. We wake up at sunrise, meditate, have a cold shower, he doesn't like that part, and then contemplate the universe. That sounds incredibly deep. Where do you learn to do this? All self-taught, I'm proud to say. Well, it was a 10-part feature of the Varrock Herald newspaper a few years ago, but Doris tried to complete it and she gave up at part 3. Doris? Do you mean Dave's mom? Oh, you know her. Yeah, lovely woman. Just a bit of a shame she can't commit, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I now realize I'm just a small speck on the universe, and dear old Mr. Mordo, he really does appreciate my talents, and so I accompany him during stressful times. Is this a stressful time? Oh yes, terrible business. Do you not realize where we are? Death lurks around every corner, mind you. Harold is like that, isn't he? What can I do here? Relax. The plan is to import supplies from Uglog to open a spa here. Of course, getting them here is harder than it seems. The workers are so busy, but if you could put a good word in and ask them to help me set up, that would be lovely. What benefits do I get for helping upgrade the spa? If you help me to build the spa, I can get some supplies from the mainland. The main benefit I think you'll like is that my relaxation salts will enter your soul. This will allow you to gain more experience while training agility on the island. I will also be able to offer you use of the spa pools, which offer various benefits. If you can help me fully upgrade my spa, I believe I can use this island to modify the spa pools to make the effects last longer. Surely that sounds appealing to an adventurer like yourself. How did you meet Mr. Mordo, even though we just found out? Long story short, yeah, okay, we already been through all this. Come on. That was my fault for choosing that option. Okay, I better go. Wonder if there's anyone else. Oh, there's Mr. Mordo. I guess I should have always expected us to arrive safely with you on this expedition, P2 Powers. Another heroic performance by you. Thanks, so now that we're here, what is next? Now we pause for breath. This is a dangerous place, and it is certainly not what I expected to find. What do you mean? The climate, the animals, the plant life, we are too far north for any of this to be viable. It's almost like it is from a different time period entirely. We can't call it Fossil Island anymore, that is for sure. What should we call it then? I have an idea. Anachronia, the land out of time. There is so much to learn here, and it will take time to understand what is truly going on. For now, this will serve as a base of operations. We can fortify our position and learn the landscape before we press onwards. How can I help? Be here, be strong, be prepared. We have entered a hostile environment, woefully underprepared, but ready to make the sacrifices necessary to survive. The island is full of threats and danger that could put an end to your life if you drop your guard. Help us build up the base camp and form a defense, ready for whatever comes next. What are your plans? First, I wish to ensure all those that travel here are safe. We should fortify this base camp to ensure those in our care are protected. I hope I can rely on your assistance here. After that, we prepare for whatever happens next. What do you mean? There are larger plans at work. We should never lose sight of that. However, this island provides us with a unique opportunity to learn. I strongly recommend you use this time to your own advantage as well. Who knows what treasures are out there waiting to be discovered? Maybe there is even a pile of gold to retire on. How does it feel to be out of an office again? It has been far too long. A dragon needs to stretch his wings from time to time. My long tenure in the Unnatural History Department makes me a perfect candidate for an island such as this. Sorry about that. Take a second to think about the opportunities this presents. An island outside of time. There is so much we can discover. Several of the archaeologists shared my excitement and were bashing my door down as soon as they heard of the plans to sail here. Well, good luck. I hope you make all the discoveries you dreamed of. Did you see those creatures? Fascinating creatures, aren't they? I have my theories of what they are, but further study will be required. What is clear, however, is that they are extremely dangerous and should be treated with the utmost caution. I think you're right. At least this base camp seems safe. For now, yes, but we must stay vigilant at all times. Don't worry, King Roll provided us with a number of guards who should keep the camp safe. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's all of the interesting NPCs there are to talk to, but if I'm missing somebody, I'm gonna have to just talk to them later, because this episode is going on a little bit longer than I thought it would. I hope y'all enjoyed my first look at Anachronia, formerly known as Fossil Island. I wanted to do a different kind of video than the other YouTubers that are showing all the features of the island. Those videos are definitely needed, but hopefully this video interested at least some of you, and if you made it this far, I'm going to assume you were interested. Before I go, I want to plug another channel I just started. Some of you may know that I am a huge pro wrestling fan, yes, the fake stuff, and I don't really have that many people to talk to about it besides my wife, who enjoys it as well, but she tends to lean towards my opinion on things about it, so it doesn't really offer a different perspective. So I started a wrestling channel called Word of Wrestling in order to fill the need to just talk about something that I really love. So if you're a wrestling fan as well, or even if you're not but you'd like to support my other ventures, click the link to check it out and maybe even subscribe to that channel, and this one as well if you haven't already. But anyway, that's all I have for y'all today. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your week. I'll see y'all later.